wanna taste that, don't wanna see me on attack. Trust me, you don't wanna face that, adrenaline, I crave that. Yeah, you know I'm nasty, I'm about to be a savage. When I want it, better have it, nothing's getting past me. About to take this to the mat and you'll be wishing you could take it back, yeah. Like an assassin, I'm praying, I gotta act on a craving. I'm coming after, I'm chasing, I'm gonna capture, erasing. Yeah, those who cross me, you'll be crossed off, cause I'm plotting. About to pop off, you can't stop me, winning is exhausting. But I don't plan on stopping, as long as they keep talking. I got these bodies dropping, as long as they keep walking. I'll keep making deposits, they'll find out they can't stop it, cause they'll learn that I'm a prophet. Yo, I'm seeing all red, got my vision blurry from the anger in my head.
Hola, ¿qué tal, amigos? Les habla el Caballero del Aire, Lancelot, desde México para todo el mundo, y los invito a que se suscriban al canal de YouTube. El nombre se llama Markout or Get Out. No te lo puedes perder en YouTube. Suscríbete. Saludos.
What is up, folks? Let's try this again. I am your boy, Mr. Z, Markout or Get Out podcast. This is Shooting the Breeze. And I have here with me the man, the myth, the legend. Kahuna Slick to some, Mr. Paulus Clark.
We back after a year. We are here.
Yes, we are, sir. Yes, we are. And I think I said it before I got rudely interrupted by a technical difficulty. The state of IWC is gone crazy. No one's happy anymore.
It wasn't any different a year ago, but it seems to be even more so now.
Well, yeah, more so now, but I mean, I just finished watching Raw. Obviously, I watched it live. I know you're gonna watch it later, so we're not gonna talk about that. Except for my tweet, we don't need to see her, Miss Bella. I appreciate we respect everything you did during your era, but you do not need to be seen with our champion. It's not cool.
I called this out though. I didn't know it was gonna happen tonight. But I knew she was going heel eventually. That was the whole point of pairing her with Stephanie Becker.
But really? Did we really need her? But it is what it is. We obviously have watched wrestling for a very long time. And we see things coming a mile away. We're happy, we're not happy. But I liked it back in the old days where you can take your frustration to the local show, boo your heel, go home, and that's it. No, there's every day. I've seen the same person cry and be mad, not get blocked like me, but just talk the most crap I've ever seen. And no, I haven't been blocked lately. I'm still waiting on a couple of people.
That's still a thing for you?
Hey,
this is what we're trying to achieve.
Yes. Jericho finally blocked me.
I'm surprised Jericho knows who you are. I would think he would be too busy doing things to care what happens online.
Well, when you talk about it Fozzy like I do, he's going to block you eventually.
Oh, that is his passion project. That's fair.
But you have heard that people are talking about him as Cena's final opponent. Where did that come from?
Just because it's a good shout. Whether it'd be a good match or not we'd have to see it to know. But the idea of Jericho and Cena, and especially since Jericho hasn't been on AEW TV for the longest time, makes sense that the rumors are out there.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. I mean, and he is he still in the record book for having the most Intercontinental title wins? Still?
Oh heck, I have no clue. I don't pay attention to those kind of records.
I'll have to send somebody on on a hunt.
Wikipedia is our friend.
Wikipedia is our friend. Mrs. Z is also my friend. So if I need something, maybe she'll look for me, but well, who knows? Well, folks, we are here, and you already know how to find me here on YouTube, actually, and you can find me on X and Insta at Miguel Z Mogo. Insta Miguel Z VOW, which I still carry that brand very near and dear to my heart, which I hope they're doing the best that they're doing. Can't wait to see what comes out of that brand. And Mr. Clark, you can always find Paulus Clark on X. That's where I find him all the time.
Yeah, my ex has always been the same at Paulus Clark, PAULUSCLARKE.
Yep,
Instagram's a little bit different because I got different Instagrams for different purposes.
If you find me on Insta, you'll find him because he usually comments on a lot of my stuff.
This is true. That and also with my PWC amusement news.
Yeah.
When it comes to wrestling related stuff, we're also collaborators a lot of times, so you'll see it on there.
Oh yeah, of course. So we're gonna. I haven't really thought of an outline for this, but I've just figured I'd bring it up because I just want to talk about what's the goings on, and the big talking point for everybody is the AEW debacle.
Which one? No.
The one that makes the most sense, my friend. The one that makes the most sense as a former Tegan Knox and her tag team partner said no to 3 minutes and walked out.
As enhancement talent, or a team that was being used as enhancement talent, I would not disrespect them in the way of calling them enhancement talent. Miranda Alizé, that woman is top-notch professional.
Right.
If you've ever seen her matches in the Independents or even Ring of Honor before it was bought by Tony Khan, that woman can wrestle. That woman can go. I can see her discomfort with just 3 minutes. It does nothing for them. It does nothing for Anna Jay and Ty. It seems a little weird that they walked out. Like you would have thought they would have just done the job and got their paycheck and go do something else.
Mm-hmm.
They're not contracted talent. But by the same token, I can see at least Miranda's point of view, where, like I said, 3 minutes is not going to do anything for anyone. So what was the point?
No, and
although the weird thing to me is how some fans are tying it in, like it's the same thing as Sasha Banks and Naomi, walking out. Like it's not the same thing.
No. When did that got brought up? Because I've never seen them bring that. I mean, I knew Sasha and Naomi had their problem with W at the time.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't being featured or showcased like they should have been. I get that. And then they did a lay down protest. I get it. But that has to be from years of frustration. And I understood that. This and them saying that, I don't understand. Because I feel like not only did you took away 3 minutes from somebody that probably would have done the job and done it right, made a big deal about it. Or the other one is you're riding off of your release too. Like from what I've heard, she was all right in the Indies. I don't know what happened to her, to Tegan.
So this is the way I understand it. It wasn't the fact that they had a problem doing the job. The problem was the 3 minute time frame where there was not enough time to showcase anything from either team. Think about it. The entrances take like a minute or two.
Yes, sir.
That's per team.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, what are you doing that's just besides a squash match? Yes, former Tegan Knox and Miranda Alizé are being used as enhancement talents. They're getting paid. But by the same token, it's like you want to be able to showcase what you can do for your future, promotions, if you will.
Right. Well, that's why
The whole point of TV for them
Mhm.
is to showcase this is what we can do. This is why you want to hire us. I think that's what Miranda's point kind of is.
Yeah, you're right, and I get that one for sure. I get that point. I actually really do. But it's like you said, 3 minutes. That's not Then now I'm starting to see it. Maybe 3 minutes is the reason why anyone would be mad. I mean, shoot, you could have gave him at least 5. If I would have gave him something.
I mean, when Vince McMahon gave more time to the Divas than this match,
Yeah.
what does that tell you?
Well, you have Ty Conti or Ty Mello or whatever you want to call her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what? She just came back from having a child. So
Right.
she's been working pretty good. Her tag partner, Anna Jay, who's flip-flopped more than Big Show. Yeah,
That's a Tony Khan call more than hers, but sure.
But I mean, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe 3 minutes is a reason to be pissed off because I sure as hell would have been mad. 3 minutes ain't nothing. But I mean, you could pay me 3 minutes to be squashed by the Big Show, and I'm okay with it.
And that's the difference. Miranda Alizé is a veteran in professional wrestling. Now, if you were talking about someone who's just up and coming, they don't want to create waves, they don't have the kind of reputation with other companies, then yeah, you're probably just going to get paid and do your thing and go about your business. What they're not looking at, and why allegedly why a lot of AEW talent are surprised about, is the fact that, again, Miranda is a veteran. She may not have the TV credentials that other wrestlers do, but within the industry itself, she has credentials. So yeah, 3 minute match does nothing for either. And it's not the thing is, it's not just about her. She's looking at it from the perspective: does it do anything for the company? Does it do anything for her opposing team? Like,
no, you're right. I mean,
that's what her argument was.
Does it do anything for her stock? And that's what I'm starting to understand. That don't do anything for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're and especially if you are an experienced veteran who's in there to get the other team over. Why not show what you can do to help that process?
What does being a bunch of nobodies do for you? You want to have at least a semi-competitive match? Like I said, them doing the job, not a problem.
Right.
But you want to show why it's worth even showing on TV to begin with.
And that's where we talk about TK and his lack of knowledge with TV production. He doesn't know how to do it. And we keep talking about it all the time, and we're haters, we're marks, we don't know what we're talking about.
Hey, I am 100% a mark. I will lean into that. No more Gene AI bot. This is me, Paulus. 100% mark.
There we go. And that's all it is. That's the other thing too. And it was said best at your tweet that I responded, and BT, he responded as well. Some of us talk about wrestling purely from a fan's perspective, i.e., Mr. Clark and myself. And then you have those who've had a little bit of in-ring experience, got a little knowledge, and understand it. So I feel like that does kind of give us a platform where we can talk about it. I mean, it's not like Dirty Joe Jim Bob who's working who's wrestling in someone's backyard 2 streets up the road and calling himself a professional wrestler.
I mean, none of us are coming out here talking about our backyard experiences. Those we had.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, you have, you're like you said, 100% mark. and then mine with a little bit of knowledge of being, learning the insides of business, and then our boy, who has had several good in ring experiences from what I've heard and have seen.
Who's had actual matches?
Yeah, he's
right?
had actual matches, and yeah, that gives him the right to talk about it too, because he's
As well as other positions in a professional wrestling
yes,
company, other roles.
he's been a ring announcer. I've seen that. He's been I haven't seen his in ring work yet, but I have seen him train, and he's pretty good at it. He's damn sure caught on for as old as he is too. If there's one thing I could say about SPW is they're right. They can get the old man in the ring. Like they ain't playing. Scoot, Samurai, I tip my caps to both of you. Y'all get the old man in the ring. Speaking of independence, though, I mean, I think I posted something the other day, and it was Mr. Khan, Mr. Nick Khan, and his statement about TKO and the ticket prices.
Mm-hmm.
$325 for cheap seats at WrestleMania next year.
Are we surprised? With the boom right now is going through, are we really surprised? Now, it's not sustainable for the long term, as I had pointed out, but I think for the time being, it's the right move because they're still a corporation. They're still, a business. They're still trying to make as much money as they can while they can.
Right.
Now, I also believe it's not sustainable. At some point, the markets will force them to lower their ticket prices back to closer to what we were used to for the last 20-something years.
Yeah.
But it's also, since they're not doing house shows, there's that scarcity that you only see on TV, you only see on premium live events.
Mm-hmm.
For the time being, they're doing all right. But again, the market eventually will catch up with them. But like you had also pointed out, that also gives opportunity to the independents to say, hey, we have quality wrestling too. Come to our shows at an affordable price that you can bring your whole family to.
Yeah. Let's get the families back inside the buildings as close to your home. I think the most I've spent on an indie ticket when I was paying before I started doing the podcast there. I think it was $30 for the first 3 rows, and the main event. It was this is the last one I went to actually that I paid was to see an exiled Joey Ryan and Cody Rhodes in a steel cage at the Cow Palace.
Okay, that's a good shout. If you're just looking at skill level, that's a good shout.
Yeah, that was, and it really was $30. But I mean, the Cow Palace, and that entire lower bowl was sold out, as it should have been, and that was for an independent show. You got to remember that was an independent show. That was the I don't want to say it's defunct because it is in Nevada now still, but All Pro Wrestling APW was the one that ran the Cow Palace one last time.
I can see that.
Totally chill with it. But yeah, no. $15, $20. You take your whole family out. I mean, hell, even take them out for a good meal before the show because all shows usually start around 7:00, depending on the venue. And I mean, there's some shows that are, I mean, yeah, they do have the 21 and over shows, but I'm talking more family oriented. There's plenty of them. They always run on a Saturday.
Absolutely.
Guys, knock yourselves out. I'm pretty sure there's a few independents in your area you haven't probably stumbled on yet, but
there are a few independents out here, but they're usually like an hour away drive time.
Yeah.
And since I don't drive, it's harder to get out to them.
Yeah,
that was kind of one of the, not contentions, but that was one of the things that I think was disappointing about where I'm living. when I was still doing the Value of Wrestling podcast stuff.
Yeah.
Was because I couldn't really contribute the way I wanted to.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, and you know, and like we said before, I'm married and have kids that ain't out of the house yet, and I had to pick and choose. I had to pick and choose my events that I went to, and shout out to Mrs. Z for letting me do what I did and still do what I do. She's made it clear that she wants me back out on the road because she misses having that handful of hours of no one home.
well, also having that time of what you do that you do as you gives her time to miss you, so you can have that us time.
Yeah, that's true too. 'Cause I ain't been kicked out to the couch yet. I mean, after tonight's Cena match, I mean, I might be because you know.
I called it because I saw tonight's match either one of two ways.
Yeah.
Either they were going to put Dominic Mysterio over tonight by having a win, or at least whether it be DQ, count out, whatever, by him retaining the title, or they were going to have Cena win the title and probably drop it at Saturday night's main event, whoever the last opponent winds up being.
Right, and then I'm kind of wondering when the Fall of Judgment Day is going to happen because we're on the brink of that.
It's coming, but it's slow burning.
Yeah, it's slow burning because we don't know the status of Liv Morgan. We're still waiting
Yeah.
on that. Finn has been here and there. I mean, we don't know what's going on there. He's been on.
At the moment Liv comes back, you connect it to Dom, but you also connect it to how is she going to be pissy at Roxanne? What's going to happen that continues that story that they started?
We're going to get a Dom on a forklift match. No.
Oh, Lord. At least a shark cage.
Oh, he's been in one of those. We remember that one, how that went.
That's right. That's true.
He left hanging by a boat.
Run it back.
Yeah, run it back. Put him in a cage. Here we go. Let's run that back. And there was another thing too today. I was thinking about it. I like the fact Punk is champ, but not the way I was hoping it was gonna go. Seth Rollins injured again.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, he's great as a face, but I love him more as a heel. So it's kind of like it's a face Punk. I'm like, it's still cool. I expected him to be a part of War Games. I just don't know where this story goes until at least Seth comes back.
Yeah.
And we know the long term is going to be Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
We just don't know where exactly that's going to happen. And
do we let Braun take the belt from him, and then when Seth comes back, run it there?
All things are possible. But I wouldn't be surprised to see a CM Punk Braun Breaker WrestleMania title match. Ooh. Depending upon when Seth Rollins comes back, he'll be plugged in into all that also for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah. I don't know what was injured this time. Is it his knee again?
I don't recall, to be honest. Like, okay, he's injured, and he's injured for real. It's like, okay, so like, you do you, man. Heal up, and we'll see you when you get back.
Well, I mean,
it's kind of
we all remember WrestleMania. Like, his knee had nothing in it, and when he took that Superman punch, his leg looked like it was about to fly off. And that's when he blew out both ACL and MCL and PCL. Everything in his knee was blown out. But I don't know.
Yeah, not fun. Yes.
No. How you feel about Becky Lynch's character right now?
It's an amalgamation of everything she's done. It's the evolution of Rebecca Knox, which is the name she was under when she was in Independence, Shimmer, etc. I'm good with it. I'm glad she's able to kind of help keep Seth's storyline going by talking on behalf of her husband.
Yeah.
as well as her own storylines with Maxine.
Yes. Who'd have thought that was?
I kind of get a little irritated with, I'm the greatest. I'm not the only one who says it. Sports Illustrated says, like, okay, we're saying this every week. We get it.
Yeah.
But then again, that's also her doing her job. So.
No, and it's. I mean, I'm not a fan of. Maybe it's just I feel like her mic work is cringy sometimes. But that line she threw at Bella was beautiful. You can't see me no more.
Oh yes. Because any smart heel is going to throw the past into her face.
Right. And that's what I'll give it to her. I mean, that was probably one of my favorite Becky lines I've heard in a while. And she usually has some good one-liners. And then we go from that to what the heck's wrong with Bailey?
Oh, that split personality gimmick. I'm like, as someone who's dealt with someone with legitimate split personality, at first it hit a little too close to home for me.
Yeah.
Now they've kind of settled it out a little bit more. It's like you still see what it is, but it's not so drastic,
right?
Not so jumpy. Now you get to enjoy the nuance of it. It's like, okay, so is this heel Bailey or is this Angel on her shoulder? You know, hug her Bailey.
Right. And that, I mean, that's like you said, dealing with somebody who has actually had that. It was a little rough at first, and then they finally hit you with a mellow version of it. And I'm like, okay, that's about where they need to be with it. Don't go too far over.
That, and she's overall a face more, even though she'll have her heel tendencies at times, and that's kind of also the interest. Oh, yeah. It's like which are we gonna get? Oh, yeah. Lyra's going through it.
Oh yeah.
I love Lyra's selling of it all.
Oh yeah, she looks so confused and worried. Like even when she goes to her locker room door, she's like, Bailey, like she don't know what she's gonna get. It's a box of chocolates, folks. You never know what you're gonna get.
The thing is, after Lyra, for the last time, lost the Women's Intercontinental Championship, I was kind of like, they're not doing much with her, and so I'm kind of losing interest. And then they restarted essentially the tag team with Bayley. I'm like, okay, now you got my interest again. Let's go.
Yeah. And I mean, they did it right before they went overseas, obviously, with a lot of the stuff. And we know the overseas crowd, they love it, which was great. I love the way they love wrestling out there. And
yes. Absolutely.
I mean, that's why I think my goal is to go to Japan during Wrestle Kingdom week. Just to vibe off of that. And I've been helped by numerous people of where to stay, what to do, where to eat. They said where I would stay is literally between Tokyo Dome and where I can live life. I was like, okay, that's not bad. But yeah, no, that's my end goal because, I mean, Wrestle Kingdom card right now is beautiful. Speaking of that, they just announced it'll be Okada and Tanahashi one final time.
Okay.
For Wrestle Kingdom. They've already announced that. That was announced today.
Nice.
Which obviously I'll go into more depth tomorrow, but I was trying to save it, but I mean, I can't. Everyone, you got to talk about that one. I mean, Tanahashi finally hanging up the boots after a lifetime worth of wrestling. And when I say lifetime, I'm talking about young photos of him and Inoki. He's been in the ring with a who's who, you know?
For sure.
And everybody was wondering who's going to be the man to step up and, finally, be his opponent.
Be that final opponent.
Why not the man he trained, which was Okada? So, pretty much same.
I'm a little not sad, but I mean, with the whispers that maybe Shinsuke Nakamura may be able to make a deal, that there was interest at least on New Japan's side.
I think there is, but you know who they deal with, and they don't want to screw that up.
Right. I saw the politics on the wall.
Yeah, me too. And when I first heard the rumbling of Nakamura, we already know my reaction, but I knew it wasn't going to happen. That's the sad part. Maybe they can make something happen, but I mean, W deals with Noah more than
Right.
yeah, and Noah's ran by Muda, so I get it. Kenji Muto or whatever you want to call him, we still love him.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man, no, I still got a million things on right now. Well, that's last week's Raw. Never mind. I was like, what's on my TV now? Oh, last week's Raw. All right, no, I guess I mean, let's see, where we at? We're 31 minutes deep, folks. We are still here. I just have one more thing to ask you before we get out of here. Um, Charlotte and Alexa, the frenemies, the best friends club. I mean, we all know where we want Alexa, but we know that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Right now, they're trying to do what they can with their veterans, as well keep their veterans on top, as well as have a new generation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, really make waves. So they're in an interesting spot. But even more than that, I think Charlotte is in an interesting spot because on one hand, they're not forcing her down our throats as the world title contender or champion, but she is a champion as being a tag team champion. So it's something different while kind of retaining that queen aura.
And it's from what I think my daughter said it was like the big sister, little sister kind of thing.
Oh, definitely.
And she loves it. And I was like, okay, if a kid is enjoying this, they're doing something right. But we already know where my daughter's loyalty's at, and she's praying to the wrestling gods they bring the White House out here to LA.
At some point, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to hook up Alexa Bliss and the White Sick.
Yeah, at least. But
At
what?
some point, somewhere, because she's still giving the homages.
Oh, of course, she does Sister
Right.
Abigail. Is like still one of her big ones, and I mean, yeah, you're right. No, she's given solid, solid homages to him. And then that jacket, which my daughter really wants, that they're selling for.
The jacket, doing Sister Abigail. I mean, they don't rely so much on the spooky stuff as much.
No.
Like it looked like they were going to, and then they just kind of made it more nuanced.
I mean, do we kick it off by having her and Nikki cross cross paths? Literally?
I don't know if I want to see them wrestle or if I want to see them join forces.
That's
That's another.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that would be the best way to put it. Is not really is like have them wrestle, but give us breadcrumbs of something
Fair.
brewing. Kind of like the days of old, where they would do with not so much hokey, but you could tell that that wrestler is starting to turn.
Mm-hmm. Sure, the slow burn, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean we've seen slow burns in the new era, and some of them have panned out better than others. I mean, the slow burn for Cody to finish the story.
Oh God, the year long.
But we cried about a slow burn. They gave it to us.
This is true too.
And then
Do we always know what we want?
no.
No. This is why a certain head of creative likes to say, here's what it is. You either enjoy it or you don't, and we'll work from that point.
That's pretty much it. And you got the fans, who will either turn on them or sit and enjoy it because you know what? That's what's on right now. and that's all we can do is enjoy it and not get so mad about it. I mean, we get mad, but not like, to quote Triple H and his DX gimmick. We're gonna tweet about how bad it was.
Me and my friend Mark
Yeah.
are going to tweet about it.
Yeah, there we go. Which, folks, it's in the name. Mark out or get out. You either are a mark or you're not. I gotta give Mrs. Z props for that name, because that was probably like the best thing ever. And that's her logo design enhanced that we have now.
And I think I told you in a message back, I love your brand because it works for wrestling, but it works for other things you could be doing if you want to use it for that brand, whether it's slice of life material, anything. I mean, it's like it can be just about life. Mark out or get out.
Yeah, and like,
Thrive or don't.
And it's like you commented like on my daughter's photo, like that was like the biggest. It's her senior year in high school, so this celebration was a big deal because they went to a state tournament and won.
That's awesome.
2 out of 3 of those trophies were first place, and to see high school kids do their own production and their own writing and win with that said play was amazing. Her
What I do as far as my regular life, we're not podcasting, going out and supporting the arts, whether like photo documenting, open mics, community events, music events, etc. It's like I'm all about supporting the arts, so it's like I am just so happy for you and your family.
Oh yeah, it's just like when her teacher told me, I'm mad that I don't have her much longer. But
highest compliment you can get out of that.
Yeah, because I was like, really? And he goes, no, she caught on so well with emotion and how to deliver. Baby Bowser, you know who to call if you really want to get into wrestling. I will show you where to go. But but having that kind of talent, I would do very well. So we're good. Anything else you got on your plate, sir, before we check out of here?
So I'm going to ask this over the air. The question is, are we going to try to make this a thing, whether it's a weekly, a monthly, or whatever?
Yes, I would like it to make it at least a bi-weekly thing every other week. We can get together and hash it out. I know Thursday or Friday I'm going to be filming my first show with Mrs. Z, which is Unfiltered Wrestling Talk, where we finally get a female's perspective on the week in wrestling.
I know you had promised that it was coming eventually, and I've been waiting for that myself. Obviously, I know you. I've talked to you.
Yeah.
I don't know your wife's perspective on wrestling, so it's going to be interesting to me seeing it for the first time.
Oh yeah, no, and it should be a fun one because if you ask anybody who's came over for pay-per-views, PLEs, and just general hanging out, she is the best fan to have in the room because she'll pop, and it's a genuine pop more than ours. And that's the pop we live for.
Kind of the same thing with my friend Veronica, who, she's not a fan, but she'll watch it with me. She really hates Seth Rollins. Like she plays that hardcore.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She loves CM Punk.
Oh. Yeah, which I have to bring this up because no one knew about it and I didn't get to publicly go on about it. But I finally got Mrs. Z in a CM Punk shirt during WrestleMania this year. The video's on my channel. It's not on the channel, but it's on my pages. She came walking out of the room and surprised me wearing a CM Punk shirt. And the reaction, yeah, the reaction was a mixture of happiness and shock.
Well, ain't that a real cult of personality?
Exactly, sir. But yeah, folks, this is Mr. Clark over here. I am Mr. Z Uno Supremo, which the name still sticks, unfortunately. I don't know why, but it works. But yeah, I'm down if you're down if we want to make this a bi-weekly thing, my friend.
For sure.
All right, folks, you heard it here. We'll be back on the 24th for Shootin the Breeze. I am Mr. Z. This is Polis Clark. I want to say thank you, folks, for dropping in. And as always, be a fan, love professional wrestling, and as that thing just fell off its hinges, you could be a mark or you can get out.